The state has a crying need for that $900 grand. Lawmakers are still at it in Santa Fe, trying to decide on a package of spending cuts and other steps to cover the state's $650 million deficit. Rank-and-file Senate Democrats tried today to resurrect tax increase bills opposed by the governor and killed by a Senate committee.
I think you have to look at both sides of the equation. It's clear cuts are necessary, but it's also clear that our budget, our tax base, looks like Swiss cheese, and we've got to address that. And I believe it is fiscally responsible to look at that now.
Senate Democratic leaders joined Republicans to block consideration of tax increases. The special session has now cost $200,000, and there's still no plan to fix the deficit.
The city of Albuquerque is closely watching what's going on at the Capitol. It's likely to lose millions that it has been counting on for a long list of projects, some of them high profile. News 13's Jim Winchester has more on that from the Newsplex. Jim?
Well, Dick, it looks like Albuquerque may not get more than $12 million that it's been expecting for city projects.
This is the list of what's on the chopping block. Dozens of projects that now may never be delivered.
Citywide, the money that the city is asking back is $12.1 million, which would be a huge loss to Albuquerque.
The figures translate into money that will now likely not be there to finish a wide variety of city projects. First, there are the museums, which have already budgeted money over the next few years for new exhibits and expansion projects. Explora could lose $320,000. The New Mexico Holocaust and Intertolerance Museum faces $1 million in cuts. Same with the National Institute of Flamenco. The big loser, the Anderson Abruzzo International Balloon Fiesta Museum, which could have $2.3 million less to work with. Outside of the museums, there are recreational facilities that stand to lose out. $2 million earmarked for an Albuquerque equestrian facility could be gone. But that's just a drop in the bucket when you consider 10 Albuquerque Little League complexes may not get much needed improvements over the next few years, to the tune of more than $4 million.
To lose millions of dollars in Little League fields and Little League improvements, which is needed because they need to improve their facilities just like everyone else does, I think would be detrimental to our city and to this community.
Little League organizers declined comment tonight. Meanwhile, city councilors like Ken Sanchez plan to go before the state Legislative Finance Committee as early as Wednesday to try to limit the cuts.
Now, this list is not final, and the proposed cuts are not limited to Albuquerque. This is a 42-page proposal for statewide budget cuts, and it totals $50 million and includes cuts to projects ranging from sidewalk improvements around schools to water facilities. Dick, back to you.
Okay, Jim, now if you want to see if some of those projects are in your neighborhood, we have put that entire 42-page list on our website, krqe.com. To see it, just go to News Links.